Today, Five Rivers is comprised of 11 feed yards in six generally western states. We have a one-time capacity of 900,000 head of cattle. We have about 600 team members. Um, we typically run around 850,000 head of occupancy. What do we want to see in feeder cattle? We want healthy, efficient, high grading cattle. It's the issue. So I mean, it's health, it's capacity to grow efficiently, and the capacity to hang up well in the packing plant. Cattle that are docile that we can handle are always a plus. We like those. Uh, those types of things. I think one of the concerns things that we want to see less of super large in weights on cattle. What do you do with a 1,050-pound steer? I mean, he's not as valuable on the carcass side. He's got challenges. So I think a reasonable in weight, a 900-pound stop or something like that. Something I think there's some value on. Again, health. I mean, so if it's a calf program, a true preconditioning, 60 days or more weaned is valuable to us. Those types of things. Use the vaccines the pharma companies put forward. There's good programs, good products. I mean, just use the technology that's there. The first thing I'd like Angus breeders to know is I'm grateful for the work that you guys have done. You guys have done a fantastic job of putting quality into the grade. I mean, the Angus breed and the grade improvements we've seen. In starting my career, national average would have been 35-40% choice. Today we're 75 to 80 something percent prime and choices, and that's largely on your backs, and that's something you should be very proud of. I think the thing is you've been very focused on quality grades. I think there is challenges and there's trade-offs, and I think to make sure you continue to have the growth and efficiency in your cattle and the genetics you put forth, and consider the maternal traits. I mean, you guys are the cow herd of the nation today, and so I think you just have a broad job. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep focused on everything. Don't single trade it. The question was put to me, can you be too Angus? And so one of the questions is, has Angus gone too far in the pursuit of grade, in a single trait focus, chasing quality grade, and given up some performance? And I think there's questions there. I don't know that I can answer that definitively, but the data is murky enough I can question that, yeah, there could be instances of too much focus on quality grade. That's not just an Angus issue. That's lines within the Angus breed. I think there's certainly very high performance, maybe the highest performance cattle in the nation are straight Angus. I think the next question on 2 Angus is just questions around congestive heart failure. I mean, that's increasing issue that we're facing, and today Angus is one of the suspects in that crime, and the question is it there? And I think there's needs to be a lot more research on that and see if it's really an Angus issue or a whole cattle industry issue. And I think that's something that data and science needs to bear out what the real cause and effect are. I think the fact that your registrations have grown, the cow herd's black today. I mean, you see it driving down the highway. I mean, you have a huge obligation there. I mean, where Angus goes, there goes the cow herd of the nation. And I think one of the things that's exciting as a cattle feeder is you've been very terminal trait focused. I mean, you do have good growth and efficiency. You have excellent carcass traits. One of the things that I think you just need to keep in focus, and I'm not saying it's not there, but you need to keep focus on these maternal traits and stuff, because you are the cows of the nation. The number of live-born calves a year matters. I think if you're interested in being in value-add programs, I think the ask is going to be for more dual purpose. They need to be NHTC and natural, and that is a heavy ask, but there is justification in it. I mean, the complexity of packing house managing, at a large-scale packing house managing single programs is extreme, and so having more outlets where cattle can go to Europe and into a natural program makes a lot of sense from an efficiency in the whole value chain. So I think that's the thing, is looking for schemes where you can dual certify cattle where they can end up in multiple programs is an opportunity. Angus breeders do a wonderful job, and what can they do better? I think maybe a little less single trait on just carcass traits, and continue to increase the focus on performance, on live performance and efficiency. I think the quality in the cattle, I mean, the carcass traits that Angus put forth are second to none. I think the other thing that the Angus Association and Angus breeders as a whole do well is you use data, you're very forward thinking, and I think that's an area that it's not that you got to improve, you just got to keep keep moving forward in is keep using data, be a data-driven business, not a tradition-driven business. Your tradition should be that you're innovators, not that you did what you did yesterday.